Elisha on KFWB, Miriam Makeba. I'd like to have her sing to me for about 2 weeks without stopping. I just cannot get enough of that lovely voice. On KFWB, it's 21 minutes after 5 o'clock. And now, an announcement from one of California's leading club women.
No project could be more worthwhile than one to beautify our Southern California highways.
Help beautify our highways with the beautiful new 68 Ford LTD. That's the big Ford with standard features that are either optional or simply not available on competitive models. The big Ford LTD. Quiet, strong, beautiful. See it at your Ford dealer. Headquarters for better and more beautiful deals. Southern California style.
I know. I drive one. I drive it everywhere I go, except inside the Coliseum, and I really like it. I drove it in there once, and they ticketed me. Get that thing out here, they said. Dick Bass wants to use the field.
Love is falling for make-believe. Falling in love with love is playing the fool.
Caring too much is such a juvenile fancy. Trust is just for children in school.
I fell in love with love one night when the moon was full. I was unwise with eyes unable to see.
I fell in love with love everlasting.
Juvenile fancy. Learning to trust is just for children in school. I fell in love with love one night when the moon was full. I was unwise with eyes unable to see. Yeah, I fell in love with love
Sound like a drowning turtle, but that's not bad. Have you ever heard one drown? Those were the Supremes on KFWB, 24 minutes after 5 o'clock.
Every day's a special day. Every day's a special day. Every day's a special day at Thrifty Mart.
Hudson Leathers, Langendorf bakes the cakes and lets you do the fun part. You know, the finishing touches. Langendorf's 2-layer dessert cake is ready for you to fill and frost. And Langendorf berry cup shortcakes? Oh, they take the strawberries and whipped cream like a dream. They just fly at you like 1,000 terrible calories. Get Langendorf cakes, featured now at Thrifty Mart. And right now, a big half-gallon of Fun for All imitation ice cream, only 29 cents at Thrifty Mart. Van de Kamp's frozen French fried halibut, only 69 cents for an 8-ounce package. And over in the produce department, an 8-pound bag of grapefruit, special priced 49 cents. Shop all the money-saving specials when you visit Thrifty Mart. And remember, blue chip stamps are always inclined. Included is what I meant to say.
Every day's a special day. Every day's a special day. Every day's a special day at Thrifty Mart.
All right, bring Dean Martin out of the drunk tank. Right over here, Dean. By this girl in a bathing suit. That's the water faucet. Over here, Dean.
In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, as long as I'm with you. In a faraway land, on the tropic If your hand's in my hand, I won't be blue. Way up on the mountain, way down in the valley, I know I'll be happy. Any place, anywhere, I don't care. In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as you are there. In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as I'm with you. In a faraway land, on the rocky sea sand, keep your hands in my hand, I won't leave. Way up on the mountain, way down in the valley, I know I'll be happy. Any place, anywhere, I don't care. In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as you're there. In a misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as you're there. In a misty moonlight, by the flickering.
All right, that's enough. We don't want you to... Dean, go over there and sit down and here, put this parka on. We don't want you to catch cold. You know, I'm not sure our insurance is paid. I'm not even sure I'm here. Is this KDKA? Hi, welcome aboard. Love potion number 9. Now, here's what you do. You take a mason jar and fill it with this potion, then hitchhike to Girard, Pennsylvania, and ask for Margot Young. She lives in a purple lean-to. And man, if she's like she used to be... Oh, yeah. Oh, good, good. That's just wonderful. Wonderful. Everybody now over to the place where we all meet, and we are going to take over Los Angeles. We are going to start a music society with tuba music and only 2 minutes of news an hour, and we'll come up with 6s. You watch and see. I'll have 7s by next year. Oh, I'm sorry. KFWB, Group W, Westinghouse Broadcasting for Los Angeles.
It's 5:30 p.m. This is the KFWB News Roundup. Today's news, business, and the sports report. I'm Beach Rogers. Jack Kershke gets his wish. Death in the gas chamber.
I'm Jim Healy with a story of a beautiful friendship broken by a Los Angeles boxing rivalry.
I'm Jim Simon. Averages are below average on the Pacific Coast Exchange.
It's 57 degrees at Civic Center, no smog. And now the KFWB News Roundup. A Los Angeles Superior Court jury returned from lunch today and decreed death for convicted wife killer Jack Kershke. The same six-man, six-woman jury that convicted the 46-year-old former deputy prosecutor last December 19th deliberated about 4 hours yesterday and this morning in deciding the penalty. They returned 2 counts of first-degree murder in the shooting deaths of Kershke's wife and her alleged lover last April 8th. Kershke was sentenced to the gas chamber on both counts. He handled the penalty phase of the trial himself and said he would rather face the gas chamber than life in prison. After hearing the verdict, Kershke presented a motion for a new trial, and he will return for arguments May 7th. Kershke claims more than a dozen reversible trial errors during the course of his months-long court hearing. The death sentence also means the California State Supreme Court will automatically review the Kershke trial with particular emphasis upon any irregularities. No SIG alerts in effect. KFWB News Time, 5:32. Mayor Yorty has a new fight going with District Attorney Evel Younger, this time over a plan to give a new trial to convicted sex slayer Anthony Dontonville. At his weekly news conference, Yorty told KFWB reporter Bill Angel and other newsmen,
here's a case where the district attorney says that Dontonville is guilty of the wanton murder of 2 little girls who were molested sexually.
Orange County, the range is from 59 at Newport to 53 at Anaheim. Beach temperatures range from 56 at Long Beach to 62 at South Bay. And it's 57 degrees at Civic Center, going down to 52. Sports with Jim Healy next. This is Beach Rogers, KFWB News.
Flying to Chicago? Each morning, Monday through Friday, hear commuter weather on KFWB.
San Francisco,
74 degrees and cloudy.
Chicago,
65 degrees and clear.
New York,
72 degrees and raining.
Each morning, Monday through Friday, listen for commuter weather on KFWB News. How do you do? I'm Jim Healy. Brought to you by the Schick Safety Razor Company. Daylight. Next, Beach Rogers recaps the top news of the hour. Till tomorrow afternoon at 4, 4:35, and 5:45. Jim Healy, good night.
KFWB Group W Westinghouse Broadcasting for Los Angeles.
It's 6 p.m. No SIG alerts in effect. A Los Angeles Superior Court jury has decreed death for convicted double slayer Jack Kershke. Kershke told the panel yesterday he would rather face the gas chamber than life in prison. He has asked for a new trial, and arguments will be heard May 7th. A string apparently has caught in a ratchet on Surveyor 7, presently perched on the moon, fouling a device intended to analyze soil radiation. It is the first mechanical hitch to hit the moon probe since its successful soft landing yesterday. Governor Reagan says he will give what he calls serious consideration to broadening the California state sales tax to food and other goods now exempt from the levy. Former Harlem Congressman Adam Clayton Powell has challenged white students at UCLA to join the Black Power cause before it's too late. Powell says black people are insisting on full equality now. The Dow Jones closing stock averages 30 industrials down 4.34, 20 rails down 0.28, 15 utilities down 1.06, 65 stocks down 1.31. Today's volume, 11,670,000 shares. Now the area weather. There's a 90% chance of occasional rain tonight, decreasing to a 50% chance tomorrow morning, with clearing tomorrow afternoon and night. Sunny on Friday. It's 57 degrees at Civic Center, going down to 52. This is Beach Rogers, KFWB News. And now it's Beautiful Bob.
Oh, your eyes tell you no lies.
Drop your silver in my tambourine. Help a poor man build a pretty dream. Give me pennies, I'll take anything. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. Watch the jingle jangle start to shine. Reflections of the music that is mine. When you toss the coin, you hear it sing. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. Drop a dime before I walk away. Any song you want, I'll gladly play. Money beats my music machine. Now listen while I play my green tambourine.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't care what you say, we're going to tear your legs off and fry you. That sounded like a frog, didn't it? 4 minutes after 6 on KFWB, Wednesday night time in a big town, and we're having a blast on KFWB. Okay, Hudson lovers, I got a guy and a gal. They're both singers. They're both from New York, and they're married. And who do you think they are? Sammy Davis and no?
There's the kind of walk you walk.
That's right.
When the world's undone you.
Stephen Eady.
There's the kind of walk you walk when you're walking proud.
There's the kind of walk you walk when the neighbors shun you.
There's the kind of walk you walk sets you above the crowd. There's the kind of walk you walk when somebody loves you. That's very much like walking on a cloud. Good fortune found you, champion, and your life's a happy Valentine. When you're walking happy, the blooming world seems fine. There's the kind of walk you walk when you feel like crowing. There's the kind of walk you walk when you're on your way.
There's the kind of walk you walk when your pride is showing.
There's the kind of walk you walk when today's your day. There's the kind of walk you walk when the world's all rainbows and yours open like a popinjay. So you just believe it's happy. You find a life is big and happy. And then you land that walking happy. Get the world to shine. So just keep walking, walking happy, baby. Keep walking happy with your hand in
Walking Happy, Stephen Eady on KFWB. What makes you so happy when you walk? Rum, why?
When you see a little child who isn't normal, born with a birth defect, do you turn away? Please don't. She needs your support through the March of Dimes. The March of Dimes is fighting birth defects by developing the finest medical care at each of its 100 birth defect centers, including one here in Los Angeles. Support the fight against birth defects with a contribution to the March of Dimes. Los Angeles 90054.
Johnny Rivers, out into the rain. Come on, let's walk in it. Kick off your huaraches. Let's find a couple puddles.
Summer rain taps at my window, west wind soft as a sweet dream. My love warm as the sunshine, sitting here by me. She's here by me. She stepped out of the rainbow, golden hair shining like moonglow, warm lips soft as a soul, sitting here by me, yeah. She's here by me. All summer long we spent dancing in the sand, and the jukebox kept on playing Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We sailed into the sunset, drifted home caught by a Gulf Stream. Never gave a thought for tomorrow, just let tomorrow be now. Let tomorrow be. She wants to live in the Rockies. She says that's where we'll find peace. Settle down and raise up a family to call on, yeah. We'll have a home. All summer long we spent grooving in the sand. Everybody kept on playing Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. When the snow drifts by my window, north wind blowing like thunder, our love's burning like fire, and she's here by me, yeah. She's here with me. Let tomorrow be.
Summer rain and summer out on KFWB. Johnny Rivers making Wednesday melody as beautiful Bob wades through the tranquil swamp. Here's the weather. Occasional rain tonight and tomorrow morning, with clearing tomorrow afternoon and evening. Sunny Friday. Going to be a little cooler tonight. However, on Friday it'll be warmer. Tomorrow is Thursday. I don't want to confuse you. Planning way ahead? Oh, don't do that, because, you know, you can never tell. Low temperature tonight near 52. High tomorrow about 60. Rainfall probability 90% tonight, decreasing to 50% tomorrow morning, and 10% or less tomorrow night and Friday. Right now at the Civic Center in Los Angeles, we have a reading of 57 degrees. Spanky leading our gang into the cavern of song. Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Sun shining from your eyes, sleepy face, smiling in smile. Sunday morning, lots of time with nothing to do, lots of time to spend with you. Sunday morning, on Sunday morning, it's so quiet in the street, we can hear the sound of feet walking by. I'll put coffee on to brew, we can have a cup or two, and do what other people do on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday, Sunday, I love Sunday, Sunday morning. Come and hold me in your arms, I love you, I love you. Everything's alright. Lots of time, nothing to do, lots of time to spend with you. Sunday morning, on Sunday morning, Sunday morning, Sunday morning. So quiet in the street, we can hear the sound of feet walking by. I'll put coffee on to brew, we can have a cup or two, and do what other people do on Sunday morning, morning, Sunday morning, Sunday, Sunday, I love Sunday, Sunday morning. Come on and hold me in your arms. I love you. Oh, everything's alright. Sunday morning. Alright. Sunday morning. Everything's alright. Sunday Sunday morning, Sunday, 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 Sunday morning, morning, Sunday morning. Lots of time with nothing to do, lots of time to spend with you.
All right, Sunday morning. Sounded like a couple. They had a couple head-on collisions in the middle of that, but that's okay. That's the modern way of making records. They'll trick you, you know, if you're trying to work a crossword puzzle or talk to Elaine on the phone or something. Excuse me. Comes back again. The Beatles started that. They started a lot of things. Excuse me. Now I feel better. 15 minutes after 6, Wednesday night time on KFWB. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 5:45, right here on KFWB, Jim Healy will let you know whether or not it is true. Frank Sinatra. Come on, Frank. Sing for us.
Move over, sun, and give me some sky. I got me some wings, I'm eager to try. I may be unknown, but wait till I've flown. You're gonna hear from me. Make me some room, you people up there on top of the world. I'll meet you, I swear. I'm staking my claim, so remember my name. You're gonna hear from me. A fortune smile on the road before me. I am fortune's child. Listen, world, you can't ignore me. I've got a song that longs to be played. Raise up my flag, begin my parade, then watch the world over, start start coming up clover. That's how it's gonna be. Got a song that longs to be played. Raise up my flag, begin my parade. Then watch the world over, start coming up clover. That's how it's gonna be. Watch me. Hear from me.
Way to go, Frank. Boy, beautiful. That keeps it simmering. On Wednesday night on KFWB, Frank Sinatra. You're going to hear from me, you dirty rat. That's not bad for Elizabeth Taylor, right? All right, you guys.
When you see Elizabeth Taylor and Marlon Brando in the John Huston Ray Stark production, Reflections in a Golden Eye, leave the children home. Elizabeth Taylor, Marlon Brando in Reflections in a Golden Eye from Warner Brothers 7 Arts in Technicolor. Suggested for mature audiences.
See Reflections in a Golden Eye opening at theaters and drive-ins all over Southern California. That gets them, right? Hey, want to see an Elizabeth Taylor movie for adults only? Whoa, boy. Are you kidding? Where? When? Of course I do. I'm 12. Can I get in?
Have you got cheating on your mind? Something's wrong between us that your laughter cannot hide, and you're afraid to let your eyes meet mine. And lately when I love you, I know you're not satisfied. Look at you when they think I don't see, and it hurts to have them think that you're that kind. But it's knowing that you're looking back that's really killing me. Certain look when she is on the move, and a man can always tell what's on her mind. I hate to have to say it, but that looks all over you.
You got cheating on your mind? That's what happened to me in a test one day in school. The teacher came up and said, Robert, do you have cheating on your mind? I said, no, I got it on this gum wrapper. Here, I knew you could see. I just used to write the answers on a gum wrapper. Pass them around. Sell them. 22 after 6.
I gotta get out of this town. I gotta go someplace. I gotta get out of this town and forget your face. There ain't nothing I want from nobody like you. I got some places I itch. I got some scratching to do. I gotta get out of this town. I gotta get out of this town. I gotta get me a man. I gotta get out of this town. You're more than I can stand. I gotta get out of this town. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta get out of this town. I hope it's over there. I'm gonna plant a love tree. I'm gonna pick me some. I want some peaches and cream. I'm tired of nothing but plums. I gotta get out of this town. I gotta get out of this town. I gotta find me a man. I gotta get out of this town. You're more than I can stand. I gotta get out of this town. Let me out of this town. I want out of this town. Gotta get out of this town.
Gotta get out of this town. Oh, man, my diner's club is just filled up, and I gotta, oh, man, the sheriff is, I'll see you guys later. 24 minutes after 6. That was Nancy Sinatra on KFWB. It's oogly and gray and omnipoblibus and not effervescent or anything. It's terrible. I'll read it to you. Excuse, it's okay. Man. When you come to work 14 straight days with 110 temperature, and, you're bound to drag a little. Where was I? Oh, yes. Cinderella said to Prince Charming, this glass slipper fits swell. I wonder if it's going to rain tonight. And the prince said, well, here, I'll read it to you. Occasional rain tonight and tomorrow morning with clearing tomorrow afternoon and evening. Sunny Friday. Slightly cooler tomorrow night, but a little warmer Friday. Low temperature tonight near 52. High Thursday 60. Rainfall probability 90% tonight, decreasing to 50% Thursday morning and 10% or less Thursday night and Friday. To which Cinderella answered, you smooth-talking devil. Carmen. That's Herbie Alpert in a Tijuana Brass with a Carmen on KFWB at 28 minutes after 6 o'clock. Brent, no, oh, there, Brent, I didn't see you there. Brentwood, water skiing through the porthole in the Great Westinghouse.
I run after you like a fool would do, but mama didn't raise no fools, and I should know that, baby, you got it. That's all I can say for you. Got so too much soul, foxy clothes, the cutest nose, a groovy set. There's nothing fake about you, baby. You got it. People can be cruel. They say I've lost my cool, but it's very hard to keep my cool when I'm around you. Cause baby, you got it. That's all I can say for you. Got so too much soul, foxy clothes, the cutest nose, the newest shape. Nothing fake about you, baby. You got it. Now that I found you, gonna cling to you. I'll give you love and money, everything to you. No matter what they say, no matter what I do, I'm never gonna love another girl but you. Cause baby, you got it. That's all I can say for you. Got so too much soul, foxy clothes, the cutest nose, the newest shape. There's nothing fake about you, baby. You got it. My friends say no can be, you're not the girl for me, but I see a lot of things in you that they can't see, and baby, you got it. That's all I can say for you. Got so too much soul, baby. You got it. Foxy clothes, the cutest nose, baby. You got it. The greatest shit, there's nothing fake, baby. You got it. The groovy lip that make me flip, baby. You got it. Pretty out the dip.
Making music in the nitty-gritty city on KFWB. That was Brentwood, and baby, you got it.
Today's newsmakers, their acts, their reactions, and their voices, reported throughout the day on Channel 98. Stay in touch. Stay with KFWB. Group W, Westinghouse Broadcasting for Los Angeles.
Now it's Jim Simon time.
6:30 p.m., 57 degrees. This is Jim Simon, KFWB News. A self-styled black racist runs for cover. The story from KFWB correspondent Bruce McDonnell in New York.
Black Power leader H. Rap Brown is getting temporary political asylum from Cuba. At least that's the way the thing works out technically. The chairman of the militant Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee is taking refuge in the Cuban mission to the United Nations here in New York. If he comes out, he'll be arrested. Brown went to the mission late this afternoon with a co-worker. What he was doing there, no one knows. As he came out of the mission, he was carrying a package. This caught the curiosity of one of the New York City detectives who constantly guard the Cuban property. The detective asked Brown what was in the bag. Brown replied, "None of your business, go away." The argument was on and grew hotter as the detective tried to place Brown and his friend under arrest. The officer was pushed, and Brown and his associate ran back into the mission. Police could not follow because of the property's diplomatic immunity. Right now, it's a standoff. Brown's on the inside looking out, police are on the outside looking in, and the Cuban UN representative is trying to get instructions on what to do next from Havana. Bruce McDonnell in New York.
KFWB News time is 6:32. Adam Clayton Powell preached Black Revolution to 6,500 UCLA students and their guests at lunchtime today. He also defended those like Dr. Benjamin Spock who choose to obey God and conscience over the law of the land.
I want you to put this in your skull and think about it and dream about it. Whenever the law of man conflicts with the law of God, obey God and not man. And that's what happened to Spock and my friend Reverend Carvin at Yale University. They are trying deliberately to test whether God's law is greater than man's law. And God help this nation if people who believe in God's law are convicted because they won't obey man's law.
Adam Powell journeys to San Diego State tomorrow. The Kershke jury has granted the death wish of the deputy DA who killed his wife and her alleged lover. Kershke will appeal. Governor Reagan sees a supermarket aisle as the path out of the financial wilderness. He wants a tax on groceries. Surveyor 7 digs the moon, but the shoveling may go for naught due to a malfunction in its soil sampling gear. Stanford doctors are suppressing their glee tonight as heart transplant patient Mike Kasperick continues to improve. Group W's Hong Kong correspondent John Hughes claims Hanoi has cabled him that it is willing to talk peace with Washington anytime the bombing and other acts of war cease. That's the same message received by our correspondent in Paris, Bernard Redmond, a week ago. Movie and stage actor Dana Andrews, who played the lead role of a detective in the film Laura, has been in a hospital in St. Louis for 6 days with a skull fracture, apparently suffered in a mysterious fall while on tour with a road company. Now KFWB Sports, here's Sports Director Jim Healy.
Dateline, St. Louis. Roger Maris has signed his second $75,000 contract with the St. Louis Cardinals. As for 1969, he says, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. He is 33. Dateline, Miami, Florida. Green Bay Packers remain unchanged tonight, a 14-point favorite over the Oakland Raiders in Sunday's Super Bowl game.